the end of your first term, you would get unemployment down to 6%. People all across the country this morning, Governor, are saying 6%, that sounds pretty good. So they want to know how. How are you going to do that?
Well, there are a number of things. You start off by saying, let's stop something that's hurting small business from creating jobs, and that's Obamacare. Get rid of it. Number two, have an energy strategy that takes advantage of our natural gas and oil and coal, as well as our renewables. Those low-cost energy fuels will ultimately mean jobs come back here, even manufacturing jobs that have left here. And finally, get a handle on the deficit so that people understand that if they invest in America, their dollars are going to be worth something in the future. Those are three big ideas that we have to move on right away if we want to get this economy going again.
So yesterday, President Obama equated you with President George W. Bush and said basically, why would America want to go back to the same policies that he believes failed? Listen to this.
Governor Romney, he's saying, well, my 25 years in private sector gives me a special understanding of how our economy works. Well, if that's true, why is he peddling the same bad ideas that brought our economy to the brink of collapse? Most good business people I know, if something doesn't work, they do something different. So he must either think that there's going to be a different result, or he's hoping you don't remember what happened the last time we tried it his way.
So is it game on, Governor Romney? Because it appears that the president is doubling down on these economic attacks against you, specifically on your career at Bain Capital.
Well, actually, it's kind of funny listening to him because I just described three of the things I would do. They have nothing to do with what's done in the past. Getting rid of Obamacare, that's this president's problem. This is a brand new problem. Getting an energy policy that takes advantage of our energy resources to bring jobs back to America, that's new. That's not anything old. And finally getting our handle on the deficit. He used to talk about that when he was candidate Obama. Now that he's President Obama and he's doubled the deficit, he doesn't want to talk about the fact that this kind of deficit, this kind of spending is scaring away job creators. So I'll mention more. His National Labor Relations Board and union stooge effort he's put in place there has made it much more difficult for small businesses to decide to hire and grow. These are new problems we have that have been created by President Obama. They need new solutions if we're going to get this economy going again. Mm-hmm. And by the way, with regards to Bain Capital,
thank you.
They just put a report out about their record. The Bain Capital guys did. They noted they've made about 350 investments since the beginning of the firm, and of those investments, 80% of them grew their revenues. So I'm pretty confident that the overall record of the enterprise I helped begin is one that's pretty solid.
Well, five supporters or five prominent Democrats have already come forward and said they're not comfortable with the Bain attacks. In the